Do, 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 do. Excuse me as I'm in my Willy Wonka mode right now. Come with me and you'll see a world of pure imagination. The Creatrix, not the Matrix. I don't do Matrix stuff. We're over that. Mercury retrograde. It's a fact. That's the thing. Now, I used to have some people who swore out it wasn't. You know, these master thinkers, these master drinkers, these master drug addicts too, that think that they control everything, and they even think that they can control you, and they can't even control themselves. They're mad now. They're mad now because they thought I was someone else. The moon is still in Virgo, and I'm feeling the need to troll, but mommy says, no, stay on North Node. Haven't you had the most perfect day today? I have. So somebody tried to hack my account, by the way. Well, actually, they did. They hacked my card. But good luck using that bitch now, because Val be on the top of her game. Like, it's not an obsessive thing. It's just I learned, especially during times like Mercury retrograde or whatever it be, when the government, you're in a shutdown or you're not in a shutdown. You're in a shutdown or you're not in a shutdown. It's the distractions for me. It's the distractions that people have you looking this way, but you know me, I'm always looking that way. But people still want to group me, even on YouTube. Like, you know what, collective? Well, I guess you're free. You guess I'm free. No, the point is, are you free? You all really need to pay attention to the naughty files when I start dropping them, because I'm giving serious content. Well, this time not for free. I mean, it's $10 a month, but we don't do the Patreon or we come straight to me. I got to figure it out. I still got to figure it out. So I know YouTube's kind of mad right now, but how are you mad at me when you know you got these people looking at me and they are farming me for content, which keeps you paid? So in a way, doing what I do gets you paid on the backside. But are you paying me? Please don't mess with me, YouTube, because I don't think you will. But you know what? If you do, that's your kill. I mean, kill yourself. Because I can just go to another platform and build one myself. Why don't you build one? Because that takes a lot of money and a lot of stuff, and I really don't have time to do all of that when I can just, it's not that serious to me. Life is serious. Love is serious. Breathing in fresh air is serious. But being on TV or YouTube or social media, being a content creator, it's not that serious for me. People don't learn anyway. Well, the few that do. Thank you for watching me. But Mercury retrograde, that's the thing. That really is the thing. It's when Mercury, the planet really does not go retrograde. It's just that it's stayed. Do you know what the word stayed means? It means it's kind of stationary. So it would seem like all the other, spider web. I do that, by the way. I do that. I'm like, Mercury. It's a mental thing. It's a mental thought. It's the mental energy coming out. See, now, you were just chilling for a minute, but now you decided to do that. It's okay. Mercury retrograde. So what's the question for today? Thanks for advice. Oh, you're welcome, okay? You're welcome. Thank you for watching. But Mercury retrograde is really a thing. And I've had at every radio station. And some of you don't know, some of you do. But let me be specific. I have been a professional broadcaster since, at least 38 years. 38. So I said, at least 33 years, but at least 38 years. So let's put a little time on it. So give me my props, my dear. You don't have to. You can. You got all these people wearing headphones and stuff like that and got microphones. And I'm like, wow, the devil set you up for a loss. You thought you would set up for a win? Nope, 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 nope. And this is when the Saturn return and the Mercury in retrograde kicks in. And it's like a, man, ooh, I would say I feel sorry for some people, but I don't. Because you deserved it. You get it. You going to get all the Saturn rings. You know what I mean? You're going to get all the Saturn rings. So instead of like paying attention to me or, what I do or what I don't do or what the collective is doing or what this person is doing or you reading for everybody else, I suggest you read yourself first. Like, is your money intact? Are you able to pay your bills? Are you really paying your bills? Did you expect YouTube to pay your bills? Did you expect any of these social media content platforms to pay your bills? See, you did the same thing that the artist did with Spotify. It was all well-directed lies to get your money. It was a money grip, just like Bitcoin and NFTs. Now, see, I'm probably going to be banned for that because you got a lot of people who invested money in that. Like, oh gosh, I feel it coming. I'm going to get shadow banned. Well, girl, you're already shadow banned. You don't care. So, you're just putting the information out there. But yet they want to get mad at you and shadow ban you while you get people showing their tits, showing their shit, and doing whatever it is that they do. But you're going to shadow ban me for telling the truth. It's really true. You really want to kill the elders and the youth. They wanted to do I've been eating grits today. I ate some grits today. And something I probably shouldn't eat. Oh, Mercury retrograde. My diet's going to be the best of me. See, child. You really got to but 'tis the season. 'Tis the season. It be what it be. Salute. Wrong arm. Salute to my military. Now, everybody's saluting today. Okay, go ahead. Do you. I'm doing good. She's up. I'm always up. Because I had some money to square up with my bank. And this is why I'm going to get to the Mercury retrograde, but this is all a part of Mercury retrograde too. By the way, the season focus, outer darkness calls for nourishment within. It's an inside journey. I keep telling you, it's not outside of you. If you are still trying to plug into what's outside of you, the outside collective, you're focused on what the collective's doing, what the collective's doing, what the collective's doing, what you're doing. Like, you're talking about the collective, but what about you? So see how you assume to talk. Now, everybody's not the collective. That is true. Everybody's not the collective. I think I've said that in several videos. You got to figure out what's the collective for you. But if you're plugging in and trying to zoom into me and groom me, like the Aretha Franklin song says, who's zooming who? Got caught up in your own trap. Fish jumped off the hook, then I boy. Who's zooming who? Anyway, I might play that song today. I love me some Riri, okay, Queen of Soul. And people were going to get mad. Like, there was a section of LGBTQ people that were going to get mad at Aretha Franklin, the Queen of Soul, because of the song A Natural Woman, and they felt like that applied to you, but you're not a natural woman. I don't care what you think. I don't care who you fuck. I don't care what you do. But if you see you a person who is grown, a person who was born a woman, and a person who science made into a woman are two different things. Honey, do you sing your song? You got it to sing, but don't put yourself in a place that you don't belong. That's when it all goes wrong, that you want to put yourself on a paradigm where it's just not so. That's like a dumbass motherfucker trying to be put on a paradigm with a genius. It don't flow. Jesus Christ. No, not that nice. Who's zooming who? So Mercury retrograde, tis the time with Saturn and I don't know if Saturn in retrograde or not. I don't really follow the astrology that much, but I know how it works for me. Hashtag living astrology. Hashtag I am ValJonesDaO. Hashtag whatever it be. I don't know. I'm a Pisces. Anything and nothing. With an Aquarius midheaven. Oh, the poor air signs. They didn't know. And yet they did, though. That's sad to say that you did kind of know. But you know what? That arrogance and that ego got in your way. No, you so sad. All the lies you told. Ooh, child. But Mercury retrograde is going to slay all these hoes. Because Mercury retrograde is that type of energy where, like I said, the planet is really not going backwards per se, but it's just that it's slowed down, and all the other planets, it's just, I mean, like, okay, here's Mercury. Do a visual now. I should have got my rock. Okay, let's do this for a minute. So say, like, here's Mercury retrograde, and take this as a symbol of the other planets. Now, Mercury retrograde, you think that Mercury is going backwards, but it's not going backwards. It's just that it slows down, and all the other planets speed up for whatever reason. Don't ask me what it is. It's just some astrological shit. I just know how the energy works. Okay, you remember, I don't do instructions like that, because I'm that kid. Like, I just know what I know. Like, you're asking me to do physics again. I don't do that. Yeah, I mean, and yeah, which brings me to, I keep going back to that, to my teacher, Miss Barrett at Cape Fear, who, like, when I flunked that test, I flunked the hell out of that physics test. I mean, I'm like an A student and everything. And she was my chemistry teacher too. I didn't finish. See, this is the stuff that Mercury will do. Like, you know, you're all over the place, but it makes sense when you bring it into a total view. That's Mercury. It seems like it's all over the place. However, Mercury in retrograde makes you stop, drop, and think about everything. Okay, see what you need to fix, what you don't need to fix, what you need to do, not about the collective, but about you. I'm just explaining the energy of, that's why thinkers got a lot of Mercury in their chart, and reminding you, I mean, I've got an Aquarius midheaven, and my first and second houses in Gemini. You know, it's sad that a so-called mastermind thinker thought that they were like, you know, master me. Oh gosh, the devil set you up. And so the GODDESS. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about, or maybe I do. And if I do, what does that mean to you? But here's Mercury, all right, and the other, so it's like Mercury is usually like fast, zip, zip, zip. You know, like I do when I be walking, and like I do when I be talking, like with or without the coffee. Like Mercury is like that. But even planets got to slow down and like, take a breather, take a knee. I'm tired, boss. I'm going on vacation. Excuse me. I'm just let it be. So Mercury is in a fuck it mode right now. Like, I don't know what they be thinking about, but it ain't nothing. What they talking about? They ain't talking about nothing. What they thinking? They ain't thinking about nothing. So I'm on vacation, while the other planets are going round and round and round and round the sun, or wherever it be, and Mercury's just sitting there chilling, watching a misery about to be. It's a misery that people that didn't get it, because Mercury was giving you signs all the time that if you really had a thinking mind, you were catching the clues. But a lot of people think they're thinking, but they're too busy drugging and drinking and watching YouTube. I'm gonna let that. What is this that I got anyway? Since I pulled this out, a room. This is familiar. This is gonna make sense to somebody. Ha! Guilt. Who's got guilt today? Who's got guilt? Who's indulging in a lot of guilty pleasures? Okay, who's got guilt for something that they did but they don't want to repent? Now, I don't really like that word repent, because repent sounds like one of those, you got to repent. That sounds like some, like that hardcore religious issue. That's not the time I'm on. But I'm saying, there is a right or wrong. People will say there's no such thing as right or wrong. That's a lie. There is a right or wrong. There is a right or wrong. There's a right way to do something. There's a wrong way to do something. You learn from everything. You learn from the right. You learn from the wrong. It's like a positive and a negative. You know what I mean? You have a positive. You have a negative. Say that there's no right or wrong says that you don't have a positive and a negative. And that's a lie. You have a positive and you have a negative. But when it comes together, can you figure it out? Is that? It's a thinking time, but it's also a thinking time to slow down and figure out what you need to do, not about everybody else, but about you. Come on, baby. Come on through. Go ahead. You're circling. Your circle is kind of like the Mercury and retrograde thing. You circle around and you're doing you. Go ahead. We're gonna let it do what it do. It's like Saturn or the other planets. Like Mercury's just minding this business, sitting here talking to you, and we're just gonna let that stuff go by. Not pressed. Not press, and you going ever so slow. like Uranus and Pluto or whatever it be. Mercury gives no fucks. It's good in my world. I'm doing me. So you got the rune of guilt going around quickly or slow, while Mercury's just sitting here chilling, in retrograde going, remember when I tried to tell you this? Remember when I tried to tell you that? Remember when I gave you that clue? Remember when I said don't do that, but you did? Look what happened to you. And then you went to denial, the guilt. You went to denial because you couldn't handle the guilt. You couldn't handle the trip within you. You wanted to trip off on everybody else and put your triptychs on everybody else. And always blame it on somebody else. But you never put the blame back on you. You don't have accountability. Mercury in retrograde will put that accountability up in your face, okay? Up in your face. Like me, ValJones channeling her money. Today, let me say this. I am very, I support local. I do. Thank you. The process, now you're back on cue. I support local. Like, my bank is local. My banks are local. So I do support local. People can say they do, but they don't. People lie. People stunt. People front. You can support all the big miss. I support, whatever supports me. Honestly, I just don't support local because just local is not going to support me. So let's be real about that. People want to break it down into categories or compartmentalize. You got to just support local or you got to just support the big corporations. I support whatever works for me. Let me put this in real content, okay? If a corporation works for me, if I can deal with that, then, we're going to do business. If you give me good business back, I will support you. If a local business gives me good business, I will support you. But if you some bullshit motherfucker who wants to play me for my pay, bitch, I will body you in a variety of ways. You don't know about me, okay? Say, day, nay, nay, hey, pay, poo, poo, whatever it be. Listen, right now, I'm just giving you a planetary look. No astrologer can tell you about me. Venus, black moon, or whatever. It's like, you know what? Y'all need to take a bath. Especially before you come around me, take a bath and sit down at my feet. God's making that happen. God is too. And now you're all feeling weak because we didn't know she was she. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Because I'm like Mercury retrograde. I told you about me. I gave you details. I gave you receipts, and I never swayed in my information about me. These people lied. That bitch lied. That hoe lied. That dick lied. That pussy lied. Everybody's lying, especially the industry. I set you up for free on my show, Soul School Cafe, and you put knives in my back. Okay, now you seeing who I really be. Oh my God, she's the devil, said the devil. Mercury in retrograde can seem like a devil to a lot of people too, because Mercury in retrograde is one of those situations, and especially with Saturn. Oh my God, Saturn and Pisces, the whole world, I told you, is under Saturn return. The whole world. It's not just some people. It's not just you going through a Saturn return too. And when you talk about you going through your Saturn return, if you're going through your dark night of the soul, oh God, now I got that. Wait, hold up. Let me push that energy off for a minute, because I felt it. Being a real empath that I am, I felt it. I felt it. Like, oh God. Ooh. Ooh. Bubble, protection bubble, because I'm getting ready to paint a picture that, Lord, mommy says don't feel sorry for any of them. They did it to themselves. Don't feel sorry. Just give the information and let it go. Let it flow. Poof, spit it out, and then move on to the next. Got it. Yo, mommy, got it. Woo. So you going through your, oh, golly gee. I mean, see, this is what Pisces will do. You'll feel sorry. Don't feel sorry for them. These are killers, and these are horrible people. These are horrible entities. Like, they would never feel sorry for you. Don't you feel sorry, little girl. If they die, they die. Like, let's be real. Let's be real. If the other side of you came out, you killed them right on the spot. So why are you not feeling sorry for a thought? A stupid thought at that. Like, they deserve all of this. Just give the information. See, this is me channeling again, but y'all do what I do. Okay, go ahead. How's that working for you? But okay, so channel the information. Do what we told you to do. Just paint the picture. Okay, so you're going through the dark night of the soul, right? Your Saturn return. You are going through your personal. I have to close my eyes on this because I'm like trying to shut the stuff out. Whatever. You're going through your personal Saturn return, your personal dark night of the soul, which is hell. I'm not going to sugarcoat that shit. It is hell. It is hell. Many people fail. Many people don't make it. A lot of people die. You go through a lot. It is the most horrible time of your life. You think you've gone through some horrible situations, and you may have. But when that culmination of that, I won't say that last dark night of the soul, but that ultimate dark night of the soul comes through, oh God, people die. It's no matter what is sugarcoated. You have to be really on your shit. When I was going through my dark night of the soul, I told you I was trying to take my own. There's a couple of times I tried to take my own self out. Like, I've been through so much stuff, and I've been through so much. People will look at a leader or a teacher or the strongest person in the room, but they don't understand that you really have, some, issues too. Like, you have depression, you deal with stuff, you have loneliness, you deal with, like, people have used you and abused you, people that you trusted and stuff like that. Your body may be feeling sick, because being around the wrong people can make you sick. Too much alcohol can make you sick. Too much drugs can make you sick. Drugs of all kind, and they know that, which I'm going to get to Mr. E.I. Lilly or whatever in a minute. But okay, let me get to this now, because I said that before. This is Mercury thrown down. So I thought that was a funny clip, though, putting some humor in this thing. I thought that was a funny clip. I thought that was it wasn't funny, but it was funny when the guy from E.I. Lilly would say, whatever, the Lilly, the Lilly Corporation, whatever, that, Lilith and Lilly, two different things. Please, first off, get that out the way. Lily and Lilith. Right now, if anything, Lilith, you want to play on the word lily, because everybody's saying Lily, 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 but Lily, like, the beautiful lily, like the flower lily, that's Lilith. That's me. Don't let no rusty, crusty, dusty person that needs to take a bath, Black Moon Lilith. Bitch, do you know Black Moon Lilith personally? There's nothing like a grifter or a drifter talking about something they don't know, when not a one of these bitches have ever talked to me in real life, and they won't, because they're scared. Why are you scared? The only reason I can be scared is because you're a liar. Dark night of the soul. Yeah, they can give you all the advice of what you should do, and they go here and there. Like I said, I don't know what's Africa. I'm still like looking at you. Why do you just let anybody of another hue come in and teach and be around your children? And you trust that too. And that goes with a lot of churches too. I see a lot of churches trusting their kids with people that I would never trust. Like, I don't get how you you don't feel the energy of that person who's clearly sus, and you let your child be around that. Now, I'm not looking at the sus person. And you can't look at a child, because the child is as a child, because a child will believe anything. You know what I mean? A child will call an alligator a puppy and a kitty. Puppy, kitty, especially if you're military, everything's puppies and kitty stuff. I don't know. It's like alligator, puppy, that's not a puppy. A bear, puppy, that's not a puppy. A tiger, kitty, that is not a kitty. Lion, kitty, that is not a kitty. It's just like, children are like that. Children are just innocent. That's why I find it hard to believe that a child grows up with such hate and ignorance and arrogance. But ancestral stuff, not ancestral, know what I'm saying? Incestuous stuff. Anyway, I don't know why, you messed your own culture up. Like, how did you go from being in temples and gold and garments and pyramids and all this and all that to butt naked in the wilds of Africa? You got the diamonds, and now De Beers got the diamonds. And then you're gonna talk about the blood diamonds, but like those red bottom shoes. No, I don't have time to play with these people no more. I just, it's your money. It's your money. It's your money. It's your life to win or lose. Do you? But I'm just out of it, because for at least 38 years, At least 38 years. And since I've been on YouTube, 2007, I've been talking about this. But somebody just gets on yesterday or the day before, or I've been on YouTube a whole 2 years, and I've been doing, and I was told that I was a channeler, so I've been channeling, and whatever, do you, bitch. Everybody's got a dream. That's like hustle and flow. Everybody's got a dream, so go ahead, go ahead and let it go. But what happens when you start pulling content from other people who are really about that life, and you're not about that life, but you like to cosplay, right? And you think that's not going to come back to you. And Mercury in retrograde season, it will. It always does. It always does. Always do. Always do. Always do, which is funny how at the top of for Mercury retrograde, like I'm painting a big picture for you. So when the EI Lily come, because this stuff is getting ready to come back on Trump's ass, like it or not. I mean, like I said, don't talk to me about Trump, don't talk to me about Obama, don't talk to me about politics. Politics and politics all been the same. I realized that when I decided I wasn't going to be a lawyer, because I'm like, you know what? No. I'd be the one that you all would frame, because I'm really about my justice. I know something about politics and legal stuff too. I know politics and the law, but that's not what you do. When God oh golly, I was just doing the cards, and this just, you saw me and I'm like, what's that first card you see, Val? The Tower. So Mercury retrograde and a Saturn return. The whole world's under Saturn return. But if you're going through your dark night of the soul, you are definitely going through a Saturn return. And with the whole world going through a Saturn return, and you going through your own personal Saturn return, and a Mercury in retrograde too, the next several weeks are going to be insane. And 'tis the season. It's the most bipolar season of the year. It's coming from the one who also lives in the most bipolar state. It's warm now here. It's warm. It's fairly warm here, and it's going to warm up, and that too. See, when you're in North Carolina, the weather, whether it be allergies or just a change of weather, it will bother you. It will mess with your health. You'll end up getting colds and sniffles, and kids get colds and sniffles too. And the next thing you know, you got some new medicine coming out. We got this new medicine. We got this new vaccine for you. So anyway, the Eli Lilly guy, or whatever, he's an Eli Lilly, you know who I'm talking about, the pharmaceutical company. So when he was talking about, when he had the news conference and everything, and you just doing that again, what's the card that come out? The moon. My cards don't lie. Ooh. Libra moon. Oh my God, we're getting ready to go into a Libra moon. Oh shit. And I am a Libra moon. I told you I'm about my law. I'm about my legality. Woo, girl. No, but when the guy was doing the news conference talking about how he, they always invest in America. Yeah, they do. Yeah, the was the biggest drug dealer in America, the pharmaceutical companies. But hey, nothing I'm saying could possibly be true. I'm a liar. Okay, go with that. But I'm still living at 69 years old, and I know a lot of people have dropped off and went down the rabbit hole. What happened? And healthy too. I had an ischemic stroke January 20. An ischemic stroke. My blood pressure, so they said, was like about 240 over 220 or something like that. I should have been dead in 30 minutes. In 2020. And it's 2025 now. And, I'd be walking these slabs and that's why I can't get disability yet. I know a lot of people get disability. How you get disability and I can't get disability? You know doggone well why you not going to get disability. No, I don't. Yes, you do. Well, you don't worry about that. You're going to get it. We'll see. You taken care of. How was your day today? My day was great. My day was great. I handled my business and my money business just like that. It's a good day. People just like, go ahead. People like just doors just open for me. And people just being incredibly nice for me. When you are a very good person, not for TV or for social media, but when you have that good energy. Yes, bad things happen to good people. That's true. But bad things happen to everybody. That too is true. But when you have that good energy, It balances out the craziness. It really does. It really does. It really, 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 really does. It balances out the craziness. And I'm here showing you, not just telling you and just teaching you, but I'm here showing you, giving you a real snapshot of my life. Like, somebody hacked my card, right, in San Francisco. How's somebody from San Fran, how's an Uber in San Fran? And the funny thing is, I just went to the bank yesterday because it's a local bank, and my people know me, by the way. That's why I said I make personal business with my money. You all took all these banks out of nowhere and got your money stuck in stuff that you don't know, and you got your money stuck. You feeding something, you feeding some crack hoe, but you don't know it. You got your money stuck in an African bank, a Swiss bank, a this bank, or whatever bank. You don't know where these banks are. Like, social media really just started like putting all that stuff out. And then I hear somebody put me in a jar. You put me in a jar. You put my name in a jar. How'd that work for you? Did that jar? Have you ever seen a candle like just shine and shine, and then it it just, the glass just breaks like pow. Did that jar break in your hands? What did that tell you? You put me in a jar. I bet that jar got glass all over the place. Be careful how you walk. You can bleed away. Don't be a hemophiliac. Stop it. My humor is dark. Especially right now. My humor is so dark. I really have to pull it back sometimes. But okay, so it brings me back to the Lily guy. The pharmaceutical guy. This is a real thing. I had to research like, because I heard it. I saw it on SNL, but I'm like, and Colin Jones, I'm just saying. So if Colin says it, is you don't have a problem with it, but if I say it, you got a problem. Fuck you, YouTube. Fuck you, social media too. But you can catch it. It's on. It's out there in public view. So the Lily guy talked about, we've always invested in America. Yeah, you have the biggest drug dealers in the world, pharmaceutical company. But anyway, he's just talking. And you got RFK Jr., you got whoever the other cronies and I don't know. I don't know who these people are. I don't care. I guess they're congressmen or whatever. And you have one person on the side. You have one person. I don't know what happened, but the dude is just talking because the camera's on him. But there's something going off to the side, right? And all of a sudden, I guess he starts to faint, and so he's like, he wobbles. And then he drops. It's not funny. That's not funny. I'm not laughing at that. Stick with me. I'm not laughing at that, but when I get to it, you'll know what I'm laughing at. I really don't, unless you deserve it. If you deserve it, I'll laugh till the cows come home about your pain. Till it drives you insane. Shit, bitch. I'm about my vengeance in a variety of ways. But he's just talking, and we're invested in America, and we've always been invested in America, and and all of a sudden, dude over here out of camera view, it starts wibbly wobbling and stuff like that. And so you can feel the energy shifting off the dude that's talking to the side. Then the camera starts to pan around, and you see this congressman, whatever, wibbly wobbling, and then he's falls down, and they're all going around him, you okay? You okay? He's he falls down, and then it pans to RFK. I don't know what that was about. And then it pans to RFK Jr., who's I got to get the hell out of here. He just backs up and back. He just backs up and backs out in the picture and goes. He goes like a criminal leaving the crime scene. I'm like, what the hell? What are you worried about? Bitch, you a Kennedy. What are you worried about? I don't know what that was about. That was just so funny. It was just the way he did that, though. It was the way he did that. It was just weird. Dude falls back. Now, listen, as far as whether you're a vacciner or a no vacciner, I really don't care what you do. Do what works for you. I know what works for me. I stand on my own 2 feet. I stand by everything I did and didn't do. That's just me. I'm not going to let you tell me what I should take. I'm going to let you tell me what I should take. I don't believe in genocide by no means, but you want to call it love and that bullshit. I can do the math, bitch. Don't play me Biden. Don't play me Trump. I'm not that chick. But I'm just saying, I would laugh at some shit that was funny as hell. And see, that's why I didn't like, that's why I pulled out of, that's why I bailed when, that whole presidential election thing was going on. And maybe somebody went like, well, what do we think about RFK Jr.? What do we think about RFK Jr.? What do we think about RFK Jr.? And I'm like, it's not his daddy. Baron, you're not your father. You remember that too. So whatever that is, that meant for you. But I'm just saying, that was like funny as shit for me. And Colin J, they left to answer that because that was funny. Like, this dude is like, here's the Lily man talking about, being invested in America. And the whole drug thing that's going on with the, we all know what's going on. And I told you, people are dropping like flies, just dropping like flies. And then he's talking about this and the guy just drops like a fly. And then RFK Jr. on the other side like, fuck it, I'm out. He ran like a bitch. Let me stop. He didn't run like a little bitch. He just got out of there. Like, dude, do you know how that looked? I'm just saying. If he's sick, I don't want no parts of that. If that's karma, I don't want no parts of that. That's what's happening right now to a lot of people. A lot of people whose karma's clapping back. That is them like, okay, you supported the wrong person, and now they're dropping like flies, and you like, RFK Jr., like, you skying up out of the zip. Zip. I ain't got nothing to do with that. I know people used to hang around every people and party and all this and all the time. Now, nobody's not coming around you. Nobody gives a damn about you need to fix your house, fix your car, whatever it is you do. People want to throw some shit on me and now it's back on you. See, that's a Mercury in retrograde. Whether you like it or not, Mercury in retrograde brings shit to light. And when you're in a Saturn return too, and if you're in your personal Saturn return and the world's on the Saturn return and it's a Mercury retrograde too, this is going to be the worst time of your entire motherfucking life. I suggest you do more than pray. You need to write wills and make some restitution today, because all of this is almost like the Reaper on display. Child, what is this? 5 of emotions. We're going to read this because I don't know. I don't read instructions, but I'm going to read this. But I'm like, mommy says, don't feel sorry for them. They brought this upon themselves. They should have never messed with our daughter. And they're still trying to, too. Like somebody tried to hack me for an Uber. Is that $9.99? Was it worth it to you? That's why I love my bank. And the funny thing about it is when you go in there, it's like, well, we know that didn't happen because we saw you yesterday. I know. So that's why you people got your money in banks. Somebody convinced you to put your money in places that you don't even know who these people are or what they do with your money. Now, I'm not going to say my bank is like, I don't have a problem with my bank. There have been some complaints against my bank too, but everybody's learning. Nobody's per se perfect per se, and it's a learning curve. You have to learn along the way because, shit happens. When you're dealing with lots of finances and a crazy government and just a planet, it's a whole bunch of stuff going down. But I'm telling you, Mercury in retrograde, Mercury in retrograde brings it all back around like, well, I guess I should have fixed that, or well, I guess you're going to see a lot of machinery breaking down. You're going to see a lot of cars breaking down. You're going to see communications break down. Mercury in retrograde is a sign of communication breakdown. Communication breakdown. Like, okay, now, do we have the government shut down or we don't have to shut down? We do have to shut down or we don't have to shut down. We already knew at Fort Bragg that your bitch ass was not going to do a whole shutdown, especially during the holiday season, because that would not make sense. Bitch, you need our money. Don't play us. We're not that dense. That's why when you grow up in a military brat and you realize, like, you know what? Fuck all of that. We don't care what you do. But, unless somebody dumb enough to able to purge, oh, we're ready for you. We're ready for you. Don't let that Mercury retrograde let it go for you. Okay. That's what we're doing. But it was just another day. Government shutdown. I was like, okay, just give it a minute. It'll go away. Because at the end of the day, you done ran through the hood, you done ran through the music industry, you done ran through the political industry, you done ran through the religious industry, you done ran through everybody except the military. The military was your last bastion of money. So you gonna fuck our money up? Oh, bitch, we're ready. Turn up. We're not you. And we're crazy, too. You want to talk about crazy. You want to talk about your cartel. You want to talk about who's really ruthless. Do you know us? Like I tell people, like, you want to play with me. Do you know me in reality? People remember me from high school and junior high school and elementary school and all this. And I was the nice kid. I was a studious kid. I was a straight A kid. I was a chill kid. I had the best parents in my entire life. I had the best parents in the world. But they were both soldiers, real soldiers, not cosplay soldiers, not street soldiers. They were flat out like, pioneering soldiers. And they went through hell being a black person, a black man and a black woman too, and a racist society during this time. The stuff that they went through, you don't think that they taught me well, so I'm going to let some subcell incel try to groom me. And if they can't groom me, they're going to send me to hell. Bitch, I'll meet you there. I have the door open and say, welcome to my place now. She must be the devil, said the devil. What's up, puppy? What's up, baby? What's up, poo-poo-poo? What's up, pookie-wookie? I love you, pookie-wookie. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. That too. I got the birds pooping on my porch. I got when the dogs come in, they be pissing and everything. Cats come in like, why is everybody marking my house? Like, this is my territory. This is my territory. This is my mama. This is my mama. No, I'm nobody's mama. Not the mama. Not the mama. What's that cartoon? The animated cartoon. Like, not the mama. Wait a minute. I can't read what are you saying? Okay, you see. Anyway, but 5 of emotion. Not the mama. I am not the mama. So I'm not the mama. I'm not the. Little Miss Mother Earth in training. You want to say that again? No, ma'am. 5 of emotions. When your Saturn return is in Sagittarius, man. Processing sadness or grief, loss, getting stuck in a negative pattern or emotion, not seeing the way out, crying over spilt milk, learned helplessness, becoming enamored of the shadow, a time to bring new hope, prompt, stolen life force. Some of y'all let people steal your life force from you. When all the world feels like ice, ice, baby, icy Pisces. When all the world feels like ice, the 5 of emotions, 5. What's the day? Today is a 6th day, right, though? Yesterday was 5 day. Today is the 6th day. What day is this? November 13th. So 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Wait, hold up. Let me get it right. 11, 2. Yeah, 13, 14. Yeah, 6. Okay. And 6 is the day of, I forgot what 6 is the day of. It's not harmony, but it's something. I got it somewhere in my diaries. When all the world feels like ice, the 5 of emotion knows that we have drifted away from our emotions once more. We've grown cold, hard, distant, and she knows that there is work to be done in order for us to find our heart again. It's just so easy to feel numb and sterile. I've been through that, where I just shut everything out and I just disconnect. I'm still disconnected to that because 'tis the season for me embracing my health and my wealth. It's hibernation season for me. I'm like the bear right now. But this is the thing, talking about the bare necessities. This is the thing with this collective, like, this collective we that everybody, like, we's rising together. We's all in. No, this ain't France, bitch. This ain't no we. This ain't no we. You don't know me like that. You don't have the nerve, the qualifications, or the energy to say we with me. I am I unto myself. And I'm learning how to plug into my energy and my energy and my inner chi to help myself first and foremost. But it is no we in this, because whenever you start talking about we, you know what happens when everybody starts talking about we? That's a fucking collective trauma bond. You thought, I thought I'd be too dumb to see that shit? Hell, fucking, we're not doing that. You keep coming out and I keep throwing that away. We're not doing that. No, nope. I don't know who made these cards, but I'm not doing that. No. Mm-mm. But this collective we, that's a trauma bond. So we say, we're rising together. We all fam. I'm not all fam with these folks. Because these people got, they're drunks, they're alcoholics, they got shit that you don't even know. And then when you start talking about we, everybody wants to bring we into the picture, especially when you're climbing, when you're riding, when you done been through this shit, and now you're finally like a seed that was buried deep in the ground. You're starting to plop your head up and you see the sunlight and you feel the sunlight, and now you got some, like, not good crows but negative crows coming to snatch you out or to pull you back in the ground. With the we want to grow. They want to hang on to your roots. They want to hang on to the roots and they want to rise with you, but they don't do what they need to do. They don't clean up their own shit. They don't clean up their own garden. They don't prune their own field. But you show what to do, and you did it all by yourself. So you want to say a collective we? Fuck that we. That's Mercury retrograde saying, bitch, there ain't no we, it's big me. Mercury retrograde is personal, G, and it's yet it's not. It's personal and interpersonal at the same time. But this is when stuff goes down, you know what I mean? If you haven't fixed that car, that that car has been, like, showing you signs is breaking down, that car is going to break down. So is that the neighborhood's fault if your car breaks down? Is it the neighborhood's fault if you ran out of gas when the gas light was flashing and say you need to put gas in that car, but you waited till the last second and you didn't? Is that the neighbor? Is that everybody else's fault? No, it's your fault. Mercury retrograde is a personal time. It's not about what the collective we is doing. It's about what the person we is doing. But as a collective, if that's what you so choose to be, then you better watch who you decide to be the collective we. Because if you got this bitch over here and this hoe over there and this trick over here and this dick over there, and they got all this shit on you and they see you climbing, remember, these are the same people who were hating from the get-go. Now all of a sudden they see you glowing up and they're all nice, yo. Well, Jesus said forgives. I'm a Gnostic, bitch. I don't have to forgive shit. Forgiving a motherfucker is for tricks, and tricks are for kids. And I'm not a kid unless I'm a child of God. And I'm not a child of these frauds. Y'all got me fucked up. I'm not on the retard bus. That might have been wrong, but I'm a Mercury retrograde. I'm a Gemini rising. So in me I trust, because I've gone through the cycle. So there's no collective we's fam. No, the fuck we ain't. You didn't help me with this. And some of you still owe me money. No. What I've learned and what my mom says, especially with the Saturn and Sagittarius, why are you talking to this person? Why are you dealing with this person? How do you even know this person? This person is not even supposed to be in your energy. You just want to talk to everybody. You just feel sorry for everybody. I get it. You feel sorry for puppies and cats and kitties and spiders and snakes or whatever it be. But these motherfuckers got a mind to think. If they don't have a mind to think and they don't think positive and real stuff, then fuck it, let it be. No. We're over the animals and stuff like that, but even the animals, even the four-legged animals got more of a mind than this so-called mankind. So no, you get out of the way and you let daddy handle that, because we know you. No blood on your hands this time around, baby. You can't drown them and you can't nuke them. They really, oh, this fell out. What is it? 9, the Hermit. Oh, wow. 9, the Hermit. That's you all day, baby. And you're good with it too. You are already one with it. You're one with being a hermit on the hill. I don't need a collective we. I don't need anybody in here to me bringing somebody in my house right now during a Mercury retrograde and a Saturn return. You might just put me in jail or put the straight jacket around me. That would be totally insane. That would be totally insane. Well, delirious. Somebody want to live up on you. That's you rusty, crusty ass motherfuckers who can't even love yourself. Waiting for somebody to live up on you. I'm happy being celibate, bitch. I am so happy. I am like, I can't even like lie about it. I'm like, child. It ain't for everybody, but it's for me. I am like celibate for at least 12 years or more. I'm good to go. Seriously. Now that was weird how my husband came in my dream the other night, but I don't know if that was my husband or not. But I know people do be dreamscaping, and it's that. No, you're not gonna get at me that way. So I like shit. I sit those dreams right on out my system. I threw that up to my special powers, Archangel Michael, Metatron, and Machesto, and I said, I don't know what this is, but you know what? Now I think the first dream about my husband, we were riding around the city trying to get those people that killed him. I think that, but I don't know if that was him or not, but I think that was a trap. So I'm like, nah, I'm good. Because I don't need that even in a dream. I don't get down like that. So somebody like, no. Because it went right there. It wasn't even a conversation, you know what I mean? It went right there to it went right there to the intimate thing. And my husband, there was always conversation. We just didn't fuck like rabbits like some of you. That's all you do is fuck. And that's why you got diseases that you have. Man, I smell syphilis on everybody. I'm not about it. Justice. Another major arcana, justice. My mom and my dad are saying justice. You fucked with our daughter. You fucked with her the last time, bitch. We're under a Saturn return. The whole world is under Saturn return. You or whoever I'm talking to, you're on your personal Saturn return. And it's a Mercury in retrograde too. For the lack of a better word, I'd be preparing for some funerals if I were some of you. Some of you need to be living your best life as much as you can in a right type of way. But if you want to go wrong, it can go all the way wrong the wrong way during the Mercury in retrograde. This is when people want to be gangsters and shit like that, and they find out just how gangster they are not, and they get the shit shot out of them. This is not the time to be stupid. I've seen, like I said, I've seen every radio station I've ever been to, television station too, when I think about it, where during the Mercury retrograde, the communications just went insane. Things break down. Everything breaks down. So you prepare for a breakdown. Now, that's not to say worry about it. You don't worry about it if you're on top of your game. If you're on top of your shit, don't worry about it. Just know it might be a delay, and that's it. So there might be some stuff that I want to come in now, but I'll just sit back and just chill and just watch it go down. And I'm cool with that. I'm cool. I'm not trying to rush a thing because I'm good to go. You know what I mean? Like I said, that money, I'm on top of that. And they know that about that. My bank knows that about me. I caught that instantly. Because I check my account daily. Now, one would say that's obsessive, but if I had not, I wouldn't have caught that Uber charge. So instantly, see, I'm like that, and then I handled it instantly. So bam, 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 boom. You type of shit I'm on, you don't know. You don't know. I handle my shit, but you don't handle your shit. That's why your bills are gotten the best out of you. Your car is breaking up. So much shit that's gone away because you busy doing YouTube and cars, okay? But you don't handle what you need to handle in real life. But you want to grift on everybody else, right? And how's that working for you? That's why I said I'm just going to cut out the middleman into me. Reminding you, ValJones, the naughty files are coming up. So anyway, like I said, the card of justice, we don't really need to clarify that because justice is what it is, if you ask me. But as well as the hermit too, that is what it is, and you see that every day with me. But the four of voices, yeah, I think we're gonna clarify the four of voices. So what does the four of voices have to say today? The four of voices, because somebody needs to hear that today. The four of voices on this. What is the 6th day of? It's not harmony. No, I don't think it's harmony. It's something else. Four voices. Okay. Yeah. What does it say, daughter? Sleep, deep rest and renewal, healing, the edge of burnout, needing to slow down, taking the time you need, self-love, compassion, retreat, the prompt, petals that slumber. The muse of deep rest and healing welcomes you to hear her starlight nebula of rebirth and renewal, offering you a time away so that you may escape the wheel of hustle and chaos. It so quickly becomes a pattern. Mercury retrograde, this is such this is so on point. I cannot even say how much on point it is, because Mercury in retrograde will make you slow your ass down. on some dumb shit. It will make you slow down. You can think, I'm the best, I'm the biggest, I'm the best, I'm the king, I'm the queen, I'm this, I'm that. And if you're really not on track, it will slow your ass down, whether you want to or not. There's not enough DMT or drugs or alcohol you can, or fucks. Mercury gets no fucks. Mercury retrograde gets no fucks. There's nothing you can do to make this go away. You're going to have to sit in this shit. And you're going to learn. And you're going to sleep. And you're going to rest. If you're like me, you done everything you need to do. Ain't nothing else to do, baby. Sleep and rest. Heard everybody else, I suggest instead of worrying about the collective or worrying about everybody else, you better be worried about yourself and try to get your own life right, because you only got a minimum of time, right? Don't feel sorry. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. You already know. 'Tis the season where it seems like the angels and my guides pluck me out of crowds and I keep to myself, and I'm good to go. I got food, I got water, I'm chill. 'Tis the season. She spins a mix of stars and rose petals and stirs you to the sweetest of waters, an elixir made for your wounds, both energetic and physical, emotional and spiritual. She invites you to walk slowly across the bridge and to fall into the deepest of rest with her. No, don't fall into nothing with me. I'm good. I have my own bed and I'm good in my bed. It's just my bed and me. Maybe celibacy doesn't work for some of you, but it works for me. I love it. I'm missing nobody. Literally, I'm missing nobody. Literally. There goes the wind. The wind is go signing me. Mommy's like, yep. That's it, daughter. Rest, sweet creator. You're on the edge. It's time to pause and slow. Reflect and wait. Initiate, suspend, and life will grow. Rest, sweet creator. You're on the edge. It's time to pause and slow. Reflect and wait. Initiate. Suspend. As in halt. And life will grow. There comes a time when the seed is getting ready to bud out from the earth, that there's a moment of suspension. It's been getting through, the roots have gone really, really, really deep, and it's been battling to get through the muck and to get through the darkness, right? It's been battling. It's been battling. It's been battling to get through this shit. And then it finally breaks through the ground. It's just after all this mess that it's been through, it breaks through the ground, and all of a sudden you feel the sunlight. You can breathe the air. You can feel the freshness. Take a moment to pause at that. Take a moment to just feel that. Just feel the sun on your face. Feel the fresh air. Feel the wind blow. Feel the beauty of you. You've been through a lot. You have been through a lot. Just you. Nobody else got nothing to do with this healing right now. It's a personal healing. Just you. It's your time. When that seed, that plant, that flower is going out of the ground, it's not the garden. It's that one flower. That one plant, that one vegetable, that one sprout. It's that sprout's time. It's not about the garden. It's about that sprout. Feel the air. Feel the sun. Nourish yourself. Remember how in the beginning it says nourishment comes from within? Nourish yourself. It's time. It's not about anybody else. This is not a collective. This is not a collective time. This is a personal time. If you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't. Let's pull one more rune and we out. No music today. No music needed. Listen to my, go look at my other videos if you want music. And reminding you, the naughty files are coming. The naughty files are coming as soon as I figure it out. I'll figure it out by next week. The naughty files. Since it says take time to rest, I'm going to take time to rest and we'll figure out Monday. We'll officially start the naughty files Monday. What is Monday? It's Monday what I think it is. Let me see. Yep. Monday the moon will be in Libra going into Sagittarius. No. Libra going into, wait a minute, Scorpio. Libra going into Scorpio. Yep. Monday. Moon Monday. Yep. Neptune. Neptune and Saturn. In the place to be. And the Libra moon. Which I am. This moon is for whatever, whoever. You always got two. Well, you know, that makes 3 rooms. I got my plants out here getting some sun because they've been in the house for the last couple of days. I got to water them too. How you doing, babies? I got to water you. I mean, it's been raining, but it's been icy too. I got to water you. Shame. Some people are going through shame right now, and some people have allowed other people to shame them. Don't do that. Some people deserve the shame. The people who deserve the shame don't even see the shame in them. They're shameless. That's why cast them out. Like God casted out demons, like Jesus casted out demons. Cast them out your life. When people know damn well they should be shameful for the stuff that they do, but they don't, that's narcissistic action. So that at that point, it has nothing to do with you. Cast that shit out. The biggest way to deal with a narcissist is to cut them off of everything. Don't go back. Bitches want to try to put me in a trap. Now I become the Heyoka, and I clap back. You never fight a narcissist. No, you never fight a narcissist. I can fight a narcissist. I'll kill that hoe. I take great pleasure in it, yo. Great pleasure. If you know, you're not me. Don't do that. I would not recommend this to anybody. Don't you do it. You cut that bitch off. But me, you know what? People want to play it's that. So everybody's want to take a psychology class now. Okay. And so somebody said, well, Val, why don't you teach psychology? Okay. Because it depends on who wants to take psychology classes. Because, I can be the greatest teacher of a lot of things. But I don't want to teach some narcissist how to be a better, psychological expert. You know what I mean? Because then, number one, I will pick up on that and I will embarrass that bitch in my class because, I have a tendency to just, I can be a little crass. Especially when needed. But the thing about it is I don't really want to do that. I don't really want to raise a whole army of psychological warriors. Expert in psychological warfare. I don't do that. I'm gonna let the military do what they do, and when you need me to come and talk to, whether it's to be an ear, to be a shoulder, to be a sense of advice, or just a friend, or whatever it is to you. But I'm not gonna teach. I could teach a psychology class too. I teach it through this. I'll teach my psychology. This is my philanthropy. I'll teach my psychology class through YouTube. Because because that way I can do it my way. There's no structure and there's a little bit of comedy too, okay? And then I put the stars in it, and it's a whole full service class if you really want to like be specific about that. So I really, in some kind of ways, I am teaching a psychology class on the best way to clap back. But I just don't I don't really want to. It gives me a headache if I start to have to get into my psychological bag, because I mean, like the TV show Breaking Bad, honey, child. You really don't want to see me break bad. That would be good for nobody. She's the devil, said the devil. Consider that reality. But shame. There are people trying to shame me. They thought that she will shame her, but not realize I tell her myself, I'm not a leader. I'm not a preacher. I'm not their type of leader. So I'm not like in the public eye like that. I am too, but I'm like, you can't put nothing over my head. You can't embarrass me. You can't, there's no sword of Damocles hanging over my head. Now I'm the sword of Damocles hanging over you. Like, go ahead, bitch. Put something out there, because that tells on you, because you proved to me and to everybody in the rest of the world that you were doing that shit that I said you did, and you still doing it too. So go ahead, ho, sue me. Take me in a court of law if you so choose. I got free legal, bitch, and I'm just starting. Still, I want my 2 Italian lawyers and I'm 2 Jewish lawyers. Okay, I'm still about my money though. I'm still about my money. I'm gonna get my pay. Oh man, when have you ever noticed a mafia don to not get their money? God. Nope. Merovingian mermaid. What type of prophetess would I be if I didn't really prophesize about the demon who came at me, and he will and she will be dealt with legally, because I'm about my legality. My legality and my lethality. The 2 words I learned this year: legality and lethality. So the people who want to shame me, come on. We got more shaming to do. Let's go. Now who's shaming who? Do. And then that was the shame. Wow. Faith. God's secret weapon, God's medicine, God's true soldier. God is too. There's no need to clarify. You either have it or you don't. You either see it or you don't. That's it. There's really nothing more I can tell you. Today is a beautiful day. I done handled my money, ate some food, and I'm good to go. No music, no soulschoolcafe, I'm just chill in this beautiful sunshine as I feel the wind blow. Have a beautiful day. Mercury retrograde. If your car needs fixing, if you need to pay that ticket, if you need to pay that child support, if you need to get some friends out your life, if you need to leave that motherfucker that's trying to kill you, I'm telling you, this is the time that you need to fix what needs to be fixed, or it will fix you. I'm going to say this one more time. This is the time that you need to fix what you need to fix, or it will fix you. And that includes the government too. You're going to see a lot of stuff crumble down. However, 'tis the season. Your energy matters. Your personal energy matters. So if you're in a happy and good, I'm not saying be just so happy, so giddy happy that you don't see the negativity all around you. No, don't be stupid. Don't be like a little lollipop kid. Don't be stupid. but walking around with rose-colored glasses, like, oh, just a hippie, just smell. No, you in some shit. No, but I'm saying a positive energy will help you through it. A positive energy is very, very real, because positive energy is positive energy, and you want to fill your life with as much positive energy as you can, whether it's positive music, if you're hanging around people that you consider your friends, if these friends aren't positive and about what you're doing, especially if it's good for you. Now, you got some friends that like literally will cater to the negative in you, and that's crew that you should be seeing right now. You don't need to hang around, because misery loves company. And I mean, like, unless you love being miserable, then that's why you're down. You're around people who don't want you to grow. People want to stay drug addicts and alcoholics and stupid thoughts and stupid hoes, and they don't want you. Misery loves company. But you know what? You go ahead and do that. The sad thing about it is, if you the one that gets shot up at the party, you were set up. Because this is a time when people want to sacrifice people too. They will do just the most desperate and drastic thing. Like, again, it's something so simple, but why would somebody Uber on my card? Like, who would do that? Whatever it is. So, but maybe it's just I need to change up my card anyway. So, you know what? If somehow or another you got my information, well, then that shit shut down. Bitch. Whole trick. Because mommy be about her money. But like, stay on top of your shit. Stay on top of your money. Stay on top of your bills. Stay on top of your health. Because your health is your wealth. For real, for real, for real. The weather, stay on top of the fact if you're in North Carolina, this weather can change like in 24 hours. So stay on top of that. Like, I even go to bed with my head wrapped, or with a toboggan in my head, because cold can come through your head and stuff like that. And again, when I was saying how, like, unfortunately it was kind of coming out a little bit, but your nasal passages will dry out in the cold weather. But it's getting ready to be warm for about 3 or 4 or 5 days. Listen, for those of you just moved here though, don't think, oh, now it's warm again. See, because that's what people will do, and that's how you end up getting pneumonia. That's why, and you see the old people like that, there go pneumonia walking. Do all these pneumonia shots, and how that work for you. I've never had a pneumonia shot and a flu shot, and I won't either. My choice, my right. You gonna force me to take one? Just think about the Eli Lilly guy, the guy that was talking, and then the guy fell down, and then RFK Jr. That's fucking, I'm out of here. I don't know what that was about. I had to pull over to the side of the road, because I was thinking about that so hard the other day, and I was just laughing my ass off. That's just some funny shit to me. But no, but a lot of people gonna fall out like that, So I'm just saying, honestly, how those shots work for you in reality. But hey, go ahead and do you. But a smarter thing to do will be realizing that spring, dress for you have the older people say, dress for the weather. No, dress for the season, not the weather. Hard to do, but when you're in North Carolina and you feel the touches of winter in the air, don't have a sweater with you. Go ahead and go sleeveless or whatever. I don't care, but have a sweater with you, because the temperature can change in a matter of hours. I mean, it can change in a matter of hours. Like, it can be like hot at 12 noon, and I mean, like, super hot at 12 noon, and at 3 the temperature is mid, and at 5 o'clock it's like, what the fuck, are we in Antarctica? It's like, you thought we were kidding about that. We're not. So North Carolina is truly the most bipolar state in the nation weather-wise. It's a weather boot camp. And so you can get pneumonia and flu and a whole bunch of stuff, but there's ways that you can help to remedy from catching all of that. Like, dress for the season, not the weather. Wear a hat over your head at night, or something over your head at night, because at least for me, to keep your nasal blockages from drying out, because that's what bring about colds and the sniffles too. I didn't do it last night, but it's okay. I mean, it's 'tis the season. You're gonna get the sniffles. You're gonna get the sniffles. Get more vitamin C in your system. Like lemon. I mean, I eat lemons. I love lemons. I can eat a lemon, but you gotta watch the lemon. The lemon juice can literally take the enamel off your teeth. So you gotta watch that too. And man, but I'm not gonna say man. But the truck. Shout out to the Dollar Tree. You can get a lot of good stuff at the Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree on the come up, and that's all I'm gonna say. Be careful of your health. Be careful of your blood pressure. And again, like I said, the nasal spray, the saline nasal spray. And actually, when you think about it, the saline nasal spray is, even though it's for the nasals, the eye drops, because your eyes get dry too. And so you spending all this money on eye drops and stuff like that. But you know what? The saline nasal spray drops, you can put that in your eyes too. I mean, and castor oil. You know, back in the day, old folks used to get castor oil all the time. Castor oil is good for a variety of things. The only thing is now you can only find castor oil in the cosmetic department. So if you go to Wally World, in the cosmetic department, for hair and skin care, and it's castor oil, it's the same castor oil. You cannot find castor oil in any of the drugstores. Ask your government and pharmaceutical company who took castor oil off the market and why. I'm just asking for a friend. Don't I have a right to ask? Do I need to bring out my constitutional rights? Salute to the soldiers who know serving the president, serving the Constitution, two different things. I'm not saying do anything, but I'm just saying know your role, know your Constitution. Anyway, castor oil. Old people know about castor oil, but you can only find castor oil in the cosmetic department. But castor oil is good for a lot of things. And I'm giving you some health tips, and I'll probably get shut down on that. But why? But if I was showing my tits to everybody, you'd be happy with that. I bet you would, little pedophilic, rapey ass, creepy little queer ass motherfuckers. You know y'all going down. It's a Saturn return and Mercury in retrograde. I'm gonna love trolling these clowns. Oh my gosh, my mommy says no. So I'm gonna sit back and smile, and I'm gonna chill and work on my naughty files. You know what? That's it. I'm going to go and sleep. I've done good today. So here's hoping that you got something out of this. I'm just doing me. But be careful about our collective journey. Mercury retrograde, this is not a collective rise. No, they're trying to trauma bond with you. These people got a lot of issues. You let them work out their own motherfucking issues. And you work on you. We have a fan. We rising. No. You got shit going on. I can feel it and I can see it too. So I'm not going to bring that energy in with me right now. I'm not doing that. I might be here for you, but I'm not here for you. You know, I'm not here that way. I'm like, you know, it's like the teacher. The teacher doesn't go home with the students. The teacher doesn't go. I used to do that. Like I used to, like, you know, try to help these people, then realizing that their own households were making them up. So there was only so much of a difference I could make. So now at the end of the day, this is my time. I'm the seed sprout from the earth, and I'm getting my energy and I'm getting my pay. This is my time. It's a personal time. And people might say it's selfish. I'm being selfish and I help everybody, but I'm being selfish now. You go ahead with that. You go ahead. I'll be selfish till the motherfucking cows come home, bitch. And the cows are home. The cows and the crows are home too. And they're saying, let this shit go down. And I will. Bring the fresh air in my own house, on my own porch, cooking my own meals. Priceless. Take care of you. Mercury retrograde. This is not a confirmation. This is not a collective time. This is a personal time. Do what you are supposed to do about you. Message. Till next time. Have a good day. And do something positive and be happy for you today, okay? Bye.